Hello guys, welcome to today's video, and today we are going to review the Huawei MediaPad T310. And as you know, this device was released in 2017, right? And we're in 2019, so we want to see if the specs are actually matching the competition today. And since it's a tablet, it's supposed to meet certain requirements, so we are going to go through the media pad and to see if it's actually a good thing for you to get it in 2019. That is, if you want to get one. So without wasting much of your time, let's get into it. Alright, so when you get the tablet and unbox it, actually I've already unboxed it. So you get your micro USB cable, that's it right here, and you get your charger head, and you actually get your SD card ejector. Yeah, it comes with an SD card, and the model that I have does not come with a SIM card tray, so you can only use Wi-Fi. It doesn't use a SIM card. So these are the specs right here. You can see it has 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of storage space. The color is space gray. Right, so let's put this aside. And I'm going to talk about the display. Okay, so first let's start with the build. We have your power button right here, your volume keys also right here. Right. Then to the top we have a small microphone. I think it's I think it's a microphone. To the back you have your 5 megapixel camera and your Huawei brand here. And to the left you have your headphone jack, your SIM card tray, and your micro USB charging port. Right. And to the front you have your 2 megapixel camera, which is not for selfies obviously, and you have the Huawei brand down here. So let's turn on the display. It looks very good. I've actually installed some apps on it, so some of the apps might not come with. Some of the apps you see on my tablets are not part of the phone. So you have your, let's go to the software. So this is Huawei MediaPad T310. This is a build number, and it's based on MUI 5.13 and Android version 7.0, which is really old for 2019. And your CPU is is very outdated. You have Snapdragon 425, 2 gigabytes of RAM, and 16 gigs of storage. And you can see the security part is September 2018, which is very old. But then it doesn't really matter as long as you don't put anything weird on a tablet or go to any restricted sites and all that. So with the display, with the default home screen, you have all your apps on the home screen. So all your apps are just there, like the iPhone. It's just on the home screen, but you can change it if you want to actually. So let's go to settings, display, then you look for you go to home screen style, then the standard with all your apps on the home screen. It's a drawer like the normal Android that you have. So just going to apply the settings right here, so that you can swipe up. You can just tap here to get all your applications in the drawer. Right, you can go back, but I think I'll prefer the normal standard home screen style. So let's keep it like that for now. Alright, okay, so we're going to test out the display, right, how it actually looks when you're watching the video and how the sound actually feels or sounds like. So we're just going to look at this video of Jarash, and if you haven't subscribed to this Jarash channel, please do it. It's going to be very epic. So let's just look at how the video actually looks like. Okay, so I think it's actually played very well. Although I'm not impressed by the sound quality. The speakers are not stereo speakers. Yeah, down here. So I think they are okay, but for me, I don't think I'm impressed by the speakers at all. Although it does, display very well. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And as you can see, I can only view in 720p resolution. That's the highest for the phone, for the tablet. So you can only view in 720p and not 1080p. That's really sad in 2019, right? So that's basically it for the display. Next we're going to talk about the software. Next one is the software. This tablet comes with pre-installed version of Google apps, which are it comes with a lot of bloatware. So you can see you have your Google apps right here, and a lot of apps here too. These are default apps I should think that you actually need on your phone. But when you go to settings, you can see from the storage space, you can see there's 16 gigs as the whole total internal storage, right? And you have about 7 gigs free when you get it tablet new. And I think it should be okay if you're not really into a lot of stuff, taking a lot of pictures and posting videos and stuff like that. But you can see I've actually inserted an SD card, so I have an extra space just in case anything big, and yeah. And so far I've not received any updates since I bought it. Yeah, there's been no updates. Yeah, no updates. So, and it's the last update was, as you can see in the security patch, it was September 2018, and since then it hasn't received any updates. So I don't think it's going to receive any updates in the near future. But if you're not a guy like me who is crazy about getting security updates, then I think this shouldn't be a problem for you, because I really take my security very seriously. Yeah, so next we're going to talk about the camera, the 2 megapixel at the front and the 5 megapixel behind it. Yeah. Right, so I actually went around taking sample shots of the camera, the front camera and the back camera, right? And these are how the pictures look like. So I tested the performance on the device. I played Subway Surfers, and it wasn't too much of a smooth experience. There were some occasional lags here and there, but it's good for light gaming. Actually, it has a 4800 milliamp hour battery, so It's a very big battery. I think that's what accounts for the weight of this tablet because it's pretty heavy. Yeah, so it has a big battery and it can last you almost a day or two. Yeah, but I played Subway Surfers and it wasn't really that good. So I tested PUBG on this device and it wasn't much of a good experience at all. It was it performed very poorly and there were a lot of lag. So I wouldn't recommend this device if you are going to use it as a heavy user. You know, you can just use it to watch movies, videos, listening to music and reading, but I wouldn't recommend if you are going to do something that requires a lot of processing power. So in my final verdict, I think this device is still good in 2019. I mean it's not much, but you can buy it as a budget for your children, or if you like to read, or if you're not using it for anything too intense. So overall, I think it's a good device, but it lacks in a few areas, especially in processing, because it's only good for light usage and not heavy usage. So yeah, so that's it uh, for now. So as you can see, this is my first video on this channel. If you like the video, please subscribe to this channel for more videos. And as time goes on, I'll be improving upon my videos. Yeah, so please like this video and subscribe if you enjoyed the content and found it useful. And I'll see you in the next video.